love the smell of napalm in the morning.
You see, we're on a mission from God.
Great Scott.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Hasta la vista, baby. Go ahead. Make my day.
I'm Ricky Bobby. You don't chew Big Red, then you.
Welcome to this episode of the Movie Zealots podcast. I'm your host, Tom, joined alongside my fellow Zealots, Joe and Paul. How you guys doing for this episode?
Doing great.
Fantastic.
Fantastic indeed. This episode, we are reviewing Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, and our feature presentation is Zombieland, Double Tap. So exciting. But before we do that, of course, this is the first episode of the month, which means this episode we have the Alexa quote of the show.
The Alexa quote of the show.
And may the odds be ever in your favor.
All right, this could possibly be the last quote of the show.
So it's possible I could come back theoretically.
Yes.
With 2 10s.
But here's the deal. Right now the score is 10-24, which means you're 14 points behind Paul, Joe. So in order for us to do a December Alexa quote of the show, you need to get within 10 points of Paul. You need to make up 4 points on this particular one. You understand what you need?
I do.
Now that you can't,
miracle.
You got to leave it all out. Don't leave anything back. No reserves. It's like the final sprint.
Wow.
There is no tomorrow. This is it.
Is the movie Citizen Kane?
Are you pre-guessing? I think there's still a good chance, Paul, this will end today, even if you decline to answer.
4 points.
Wow.
Requires some actual knowledge of the show.
Yeah, so. You will need to know this movie, and I have no idea anymore of what you guys know and do not know.
Okay.
This, to me, is a very easy quote because I enjoy this movie. However, let us see what you guys think. Here we go.
It's so damn hot milk was a bad choice.
It's so damn hot. Milk was a bad choice. One more time.
It's so damn hot milk was a bad choice.
It's so damn hot. Milk was a bad choice. Oh, I love this movie. I love this quote. And once you know if you don't know what it is now, once I tell you the movie, I think you'll instantly know the scene. It's so wonderful.
Really?
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
It doesn't even, it's not even that sounds familiar thing. It's just no.
It's
I don't
so
think
damn
it's
hot.
a gee, that's odd thing.
Milk was a bad choice.
All right, we ready to close out Alexa quote of the show for the year?
Yeah, wow.
I can't believe. Oh, wow.
Oh, wait. Hang on.
Oh,
maybe
oh,
he's got it.
He got Google results.
I wish. It's one of 2 movies, and I don't know which one.
Oh, go for one. Go for, like I said, swing for the fences. Luckily, Paul has no clue, so you actually have a chance. Now, to get 4 points, the year would be the easiest thing to do. Year, the movie, and top build. Which, if you know the movie, you'll know the top build. The year, it's always questionable.
Oh, I can't remember. Damn it, this is going to be embarrassing because I know exactly.
Dude, we're way past embarrassing for you.
I know who it is, and I just can't remember his name.
Oh, no. That is bad. Yeah.
It is bad because I know exactly who I'm talking about. I can picture him. I can hear him speak, but I don't know his name.
Oh, boy.
And I'm going to say something bad, and I'm going to... And it's just going to come off badly because I'm going to come off as a terrible, terrible human being for getting this name wrong.
Oh, boy. Paul, what's your story? Let's see. You are...
I'm going to take a wild guess, but...
You're writing? Okay, I see you're currently writing.
I'll take a wild guess, but...
All right, Paul has a thumbs up.
All right.
Joe.
Yep.
Oh, hang on. Wait, I got to reorder.
Let me play the quote one more time.
It's so damn hot milk was a bad choice.
It's so damn hot. Milk was a bad choice. I'll be very curious. If you're listening to this show and you're one of our listeners, please, I want to know in the notes of the YouTube channel if you got this. To me, this is very easy, but I have an affinity for this movie, and this line, I just thought it was hilarious. So I guess it's, it just may be a very hard one. I don't know.
I think it is really hard because I think I'm terribly, terribly wrong.
Oh, wow.
I think I might have the director, and then I just ran from there.
Wow. Okay. So you guys are both ready?
Sure.
All right, let's have Paul start. See, because if he
All
gets
right.
anything, then basically you're out, Joe. So let's hope Paul totally whiffs this one.
I'm going to go with some Bill Murray movie because we watched Zombieland.
All right, wait. Let me just say, as always with this
shoot, you're linking it
with
Dang.
this game, that's not always true, Joe.
I'm just if I'm going to wild guess that's my.
Yeah, you might as well.
my
Right?
spot.
Sometimes I do that. You need the full name of this movie, please. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
So go.
Well, then
that's
I'm
worse
obvious-
for me then because I have an easy title.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna go with Caddyshack. No, there's
Okay.
no way, but
So Paul.
1980, I think.
Okay.
Bill Murray. He's not even first, is he?
No, yeah,
that's it. That's all I'm gonna go with.
Okay.
All right.
We can.
I know it's not right. I'm just.
All right, Joe.
I don't know what else to do.
Sir, this is big.
So it sounded so odd, right? That I was like, well, this is obviously some weird ass Tarantino conversation.
Oh, okay.
So that's where I completely went wrong. And
Congratulations, Paul. No.
Yeah, Paul won.
All right, go ahead.
Django Unchained.
Django Unchained. Okay.
And that's wrong. Is that right? Because then I don't have to continue.
Well, I
anymore.
mean, you still get the year. Let's see if you get the year.
2013.
Oh yeah, you're off. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
now
I'm off,
you're
yeah.
dead. Yeah, there's no way you can win. Yeah, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be a coach, Tom.
I should. Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, you're dead. You're toast. All right. The movie is Anchorman: The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
Oh.
Remember, he's down and out. He's like in the streets. And it's hot summer day. He's drinking milk out of a carton.
I have never seen
It's
that
so
movie.
Yes,
Really?
I do remember that now. But there are so many better lines from that movie that.
But, dude.
Yeah. You kind of dropped it. You dropped it, Tom.
No way.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it too obvious. This is for the movie zealots. This isn't for the movie idiots. This is for movie zealots. You guys are taught.
Have you met us?
I got to do some deep cuts, and make it interesting. Obviously, this is way too.
60% of the time, it works every time. Now that's a Ron Burgundy quote.
That is true. But it's not a
Real
quote from.
Panther.
That's not a quote from actual Ron Burgundy. I did it from the character who says it, which I love that quote. So good. Oh, it's so damn hot. Milk was a bad choice. He keeps drinking it. I mean,
it was really funny, and it was a truly funny part of the movie, but it's
well, like I
some
said,
deep cut.
Paul, congratulations! You are the 2019 Movie Zealot Alexa Core the Show champion.
Yeah.
This is
Three-time champion.
three-time. He three-peated this event.
3-time. Holy cow! He's going into Ric Flair territory.
Oh
here.
man, he's the champ, baby! Woo!
Wow.
Congratulations, sir. One
Oh,
day
my heart is full. My heart is full.
we're gonna get you a trophy. Maybe we'll make you a T-shirt.
Okay. All right.
He's gonna make you pay for it.
Hey, I didn't make him pay for the last one. I bought it as a
Yeah,
gift.
he did.
You did? I had to buy mine. What's going on?
Did you really? Wow.
Yeah, Joe bought it twice. He's my biggest customer. All right, well, that was Alexa Core the Show. And because Joe was unable to make up those 4 points, December will not have one. And it will be back, though, if you guys want. It's up to you. It's up to the audience. It's up to you, you guys. If you want to do it next year, we surely can. I can prep more movies. If you guys just want to drop it, we can do that. If you want to think of a new game that you want to do for next year, we can do that too.
I liked your translation game, honestly.
Okay. Well, do you want to try and make that into a monthly game? Like the Alexa Quote of the Show? We'll do that. Same type of deal. Let's see if I can make that work out.
It requires less brains, and it makes it more egalitarian.
Wow. Okay. All right. I guess so. All right. Let's move right into From the Cutting Room Floor. Well, I can say I'm proud to announce that I am now officially a Regal Unlimited member. I have gone to 2 Regal Unlimited movies, both being the movies that we're reviewing today. 2 different theaters, which is a nice touch. A 20-seater or a 20-theater one and a 16. So it's quite lovely. Much nicer than the AMC that I used to go to, and they're much closer to home. So very, very happy with that. Speaking of that, when I was at Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, the trailer started playing, And the first trailer that played was Spies in Disguise. You guys see that one? The trailer? It's animated. I think Will Smith is in it.
I have seen the trailer. Yeah, I've seen some of the trailer.
Yeah,
Maybe not
so
the same one. But...
At the end of that trailer, I noticed Tom Holland was one of these voice actors. I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. The next trailer was Doolittle, the new what's his face? Oh man, I love him too. I can't think of his name. You know, Sherlock Holmes.
Apparently, you don't love him that much.
Iron Man. Come on, help me.
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. You guys never seen that trailer yet? He's Doolittle.
So with RDJ, your first thought was Sherlock Holmes?
I love Sherlock. Sherlock Holmes, Shadow of Secrets, that second one. I absolutely love that movie.
Really?
Oh yeah, I am all in on that movie. Even more so than the first one. I love it. Yeah.
It's even better than Soap Dish.
Wow, I'm not saying that.
Okay, all right. Okay,
Soap Dish was absolutely
Soap
brilliant.
Dish, wow.
Yes.
Well, again, you're saying that based on you watching it back in the 80s. Watch it today. We'll see.
I would say his best role. But no.
Obviously.
By far.
Oscar nominated, yeah. But anyway, so I'm watching Doolittle trailer. At the end of that, I noticed Tom Holland is a voice in that movie. Like, oh, I didn't realize that. So I'm watching more trailers. Then a new trailer I've never seen before, Onward, which is another animated, I think it might be Pixar movie. It's a trailer. It comes on. And at the end of that one, Tom Holland is a voice actor in that one. So there's 3 different animated trailers that I watched before Maleficent, and all 3 of them had Tom Holland as a voice.
I think the Disney studio had to book him for a whole week.
Yeah.
Well, you're still on the clock, buddy. Get back in there and record.
Well, he's a younger actor, so when they signed him to deal with the Marvel deal, they probably didn't make it exclusive to just Marvel movies. Like, all right, you're committed to 18 movies, no matter what they are.
Yeah, we own you here.
Yeah.
He's gonna show up as a voice in one of their rides in the park soon.
Oh man, that'd be great.
But yeah, I don't think is it really Disney that has that contract? I assume Sony did.
Oh, actually, no. You're probably right.
Yeah. Anyway,
whatever, Paul. Nobody.
I know. I'm sorry. I gotta cause trouble.
Yeah, always. All right. Also, that's all I have actually. So, Joe, I know you have some stuff. So, by all means, sir.
I do. You just left AMC. I just went to my AMC theater and got my free birthday popcorn.
Yay! Oh yeah, you had a birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh well, thank you. Yes.
Wow.
So I got a large tub of popcorn and a large drink.
Well, that's
to see Zombieland with.
Probably a lot of popcorn.
I just opened the app and was like, "Holy crap! I get free popcorn today."
Wow. Who did you go with? Your wife?
Yep, and our daughter.
Oh, okay. So you got to share it. Is it? Yeah, it's bottomless too, right?
Yeah, we went and we got a refill.
Nice.
Last night at the movie theater, someone bought a big shopping bag full of popcorn, and I didn't. What? They had like this plastic bag, and they just filled it with popcorn, and I'm like, wow, I've never seen that much popcorn.
Wait, they're in the theater with a big bag eating it?
A big like like a shopping bag.
It's like one of those
popcorn. I'm like, what the heck is that? That's crazy. I think it was a big group. Maybe they were all sharing it, but I don't.
Oh, so they brought their own bag and they're dumping popcorn in it to share.
Popcorn in it.
No, they bought it at the theater.
They bought the bag.
They had this bag.
They didn't buy the bag.
Wow.
Yeah,
weird.
They bought it as a bag.
I've gone in with my popcorn and asked if I could use their microwave.
And make sure you watch it. Don't burn it. Don't you burn it. Wow. AMC, they may do it. Big uncorking fee. It'll be a popping fee.
Popping fee.
They have some poor guy counting each pop.
Fantastic.
It's a penny a pop.
They have a microwave with only a popcorn button and it takes a $1 bill.
Yes. Oh, glorious. All right, there you go. Well, congratulations on your free popcorn. Regal Unlimited, I also get a popcorn for my birthday, so very excited. Can't wait. What else you got?
Let's see. I watched The Magician Season 4.
Now, I don't think I've seen this.
I got restless waiting for Netflix to get it and went out and watched it.
So I know I saw 3. Is 4 still? I don't want any spoilers, of course, but
I'll just say that story-wise, it's not as good, but the ending of it was so good and so satisfying that I just hope they never make a season 5.
Wow, really?
Wow.
It seemed to be like one of those Breaking Bad-esque endings where you're like, hey, we're done now. I'm totally happy, and I never want to see it again.
A Joker moment where the first 3 quarters are kind of like, and the end finishes real strong. Like, all right, let's put an end to it.
Or is it like Supernatural season 5 had that kind of ending? Like,
no one's really
this would
seen
be a
that.
great place to stop, and they didn't.
Going?
But it would have been a great.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch Supernatural, but yeah, I mean it was because that show they're just running out of possible ways to go with it, right?
But so it didn't end in a cliffhanger?
No, it ended so satisfying that it was like, man, I just hope there's
I'll have to watch it.
Literally hope they don't make season 5.
I have to watch it.
And if they do make season 5, I may skip it because I was so happy with the way season 4
I don't
finished.
know. I love those characters so much. I don't care what they're doing. I just want to watch them. I just love them.
And I know if they make it, I'll watch it.
Yeah,
I don't want to. I just want it to stop. It's so great.
All right, I'll have to catch on that. Oh,
so yes, I highly recommend it. It's it takes a while to get going, but once it's going, it's rolling, and the ending is so nice.
Speaking of TV series, I don't know if I mentioned this on the show yet. My wife started watching Hemlock Grove on Netflix, so I caught up to her and I was watching with her. It's kind of, I guess it's comparable to like a True Blood-ish type show. It's kind of like a stylized like vampire werewolf type TV show. It's pretty good. We watched. There's 3 seasons total. Then it's done. So we finished season 2, and so we have 1 season left to go. And I enjoy it. It's a good thing for her and I to share together and watch. So.
I am watching Big Mouth season 3.
Ah, yes.
Which that's fun. I like that show.
I've never seen it, but I know of it. So
I've seen the drawings on Netflix. It keeps popping up as a recommendation, but I've never. Is it good?
I like it. It's really cute, and it's sometimes over the top in a smart way, though. I like it. It's a good show.
Wonderful,
Nice.
Wonderful.
Nice. And Tom, since you said you mentioned vampires,
Yes.
My wife and I have been rewatching Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I've never seen that.
Oh wow!
It holds up surprisingly well. It's a witty, smart. It's random vampire drama, but the writing is done well. It's Joss Whedon, so it's well written.
How are you watching it? Is it on a streaming service?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. All right, I may check it out because we like that type of stuff. So.
When you come by, we'll bring a flash drive.
Hoorah!
But yeah, it's a fun show, and they have a lot of pop. That everything is dated. A lot of pop culture references are all dated, their reliance on old technology is hysterical and fun. but yeah, it's like smartly written, well done show.
Very nice. Also, boy, it's all coming back to me now. It's flooding in. Disney Plus, when this episode airs, will be out the next day on Tuesday, 9 a.m. sharp. Disney Plus will start. And it does. They finally came to agreement with Amazon, so you'll be able to stream it through your Amazon devices. Thank God, because everything in my house is Amazon. So
Nice.
I was like, oh, no.
So are you taking tomorrow off of work?
No.
Now, I assume The Mandalorian's going to be out day 1, right?
I believe it is, yes.
And Lady and the Tramp, probably the movie, right?
Yeah, I don't know when that. I don't know if that's a release or not, but yeah, I know it's supposed to be one of the early. Yeah, one of them. So it'll be interesting. Now I don't know. I don't remember if I did read it. I don't recall if. I think they're doing weekly releases. So the Mandalorian will be like they'll have 1 episode. Like they're not going to release the whole season.
Oh, they're not?
I'm not 100% sure. I thought I read
and
that.
Are they going to only leave it out there for 3 weeks and then take it away just because they're Disney? It's in the vault.
That's right. You got to go to theater 10 years later. So I'm excited for it. I'm very excited.
I do wonder if they're going to have all the Disney movies. You know what I mean? Like all of the, obviously not the new releases, but or are they going to do that rotational crap?
No, I think you're just going to have a ton of crap.
Are they going to vault them? Now, are they going to vault all of Sony's old library? Make it all go away?
I think they are vaulting some Sony stuff, from what I read. I believe that is possible. Hey, they're going to have an Imagineer, like a 6-part mini miniseries or documentary thing, like where they talk about like behind the scenes of the theme parks, like the rides and stuff. I'm super excited about that.
Oh, cool. That'd be neat.
Yeah. I want to see that a lot. That's going to be cool. So, yeah, Tuesday, the 12th, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard, or what are we in? I don't know. Is it Standard
Eastern,
or is it?
I think we're in Standard now because daylight is the good time.
9 a.m. It's going to start, and everyone's going to start watching.
And well, what was I going to say? Oh, I can't even remember. Damn it.
Thank you.
Tom's going to cut that audio clip out and just paste it all through the show.
Yeah. Wait.
What? What was I going to say? Oh, man, I can't remember. Oh, you said it's gonna be available on Fire Stick, we hope?
Yes, all Amazon devices.
For the longest time,
yes.
right?
Yeah. Well, they never made a deal. They never cut a deal.
Kind of makes you wonder. They must have been working on it while they said no. I mean, right?
Yeah. No,
I'm sure the app is right.
Yeah, it's all good now. So very excited that I don't have to go buy a Roku or something stupid to stream it. But it's gonna be fun. All right, Joe, you got one more thing?
I have two.
Oh wow.
We saw and I hated the first one, but we saw the sequel because my wife liked the first one. 47 Meters Down, Uncaged, I believe.
Uncaged. Speaking of Cage, you see Nick Cage is going to be in a new movie where he's in a theme park and the animatronics come to life and he has to fight them.
Is it Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh no.
No, but it's basically it's going to be I'm so excited.
This goes along with our Nick Cage themed theme park from the other podcast.
Oh shoot, you're right. Yeah, in the Vacationeers podcast, we said there's going to be a Nick Cage theme park with all Nick Cage-based inspired rides from the movies. This is perfect. Wow, we got to revisit that. Anyway, sorry to interrupt, but I thought that was very interesting.
Oh, no worry.
Right, go ahead.
No. Interrupting this movie is the best thing you can do to it.
47 meters down, Uncaged. Now, I like you. When I heard the title, I'm like, oh no, not another one of these. But then when I saw the preview, I thought, oh, this can't be that. I mean, it looks like it's okay.
No!
And before you give your review, did your wife like the sequel? Not you, but
yeah, she did. She did not like the sequel.
Did she like the first one?
All right.
Was she a fan of the first?
Yes, she liked the first one because the first one it was the girls. They went into the shark cage.
And they got stuck.
You know, the chain got cut and it fell to the bottom of the sea, down to 47 meters down.
Figure out.
And then they got hypoxia because they were too low for their oxygen tanks. And they went crazy.
They weren't vaccinated.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. They got to get vaccinated against death.
Against hypoxia.
Yeah. Right. Well, they left from Oregon, where no one gets vaccinated anymore.
Oh wow.
But yeah, see, in that they went crazy, swam out of the cage, got eaten by sharks.
Oh, spoiler! Wow.
Well, that was the first one, and it's years old. There are no spoilers anymore.
I saw it. I have no recollection of it. That's how much that movie meant to me.
The second one is just random teenage girls go cave diving.
Yeah, they find a cave, right?
With their dad's equipment, and they ran into this completely blind great white shark that evolved in that cave. It was still a great white shark, mind you, but it evolved in the cave.
Oh, okay.
Wait, and one creature evolved? Is that
well, there were several, but they ran into one.
Okay. So I'm new species.
Yeah, and then they were cave diving and fighting the dangerous fish, and then they ran into there's a spot in the cave where the current was really like whirlpool, like they just got flushed. It was faster than a toilet speed, and all pipes lead to the ocean. I missed the scientific realism of Finding Nemo after seeing this movie. That documentary Finding Nemo.
Oh yeah.
Or the gritty realism of what was the one with Samuel L. Jackson getting Deep Blue Sea.
Oh yeah, glorious.
Yeah, this movie, it was just terrible. And then the girls, they swim out in the ocean, and then they get bitten by a shark, and it's just absolutely awful. And they're both perfectly fine.
It doesn't sound like it's in any way. Is it really connected to the first movie?
And in no way.
Okay,
which is a good thing, because you really can't. Like you said, the girls died. Unless
they died, and it was actually, I just didn't like the film, but it wasn't a bad film for the first one. This one was just absolute garbage. It's, there was no sequel to the next one, and someone bought the license to it for $8 and went on.
Well, I hope they make their money back.
All $8.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure that, yeah.
So 47
and then I have one
down.
last thing.
Yes.
Whole family saw Zombieland last night.
Yes.
And we got back and we sat down and we were talking about the movie with each other. And then my wife says the following quote. Gee, I wonder what Tom thought of Zombieland.
Okay.
I asked her to listen to the podcast.
She said, what? She's like, oh, you guys do a podcast? Well, it's nice that she thought enough of my review that she thought she wanted to know what I thought. Wow.
Yes, not enough to listen to.
No. Yeah, obviously, yeah. That's not.
She's willing to accept that information secondhand.
I dedicate my review to her. All right. Well, there you go. Yeah, she's never gonna listen to this. That's always for the best, though, I find. Our wives or significant others, yeah, they don't need to listen. All right. Do you have anything else from the cutting room floor?
I'm done.
Paul, I know you have a ton of stuff, right?
Yeah. No, I don't really have much.
Yeah.
All right. Don't really have.
Good enough. Let's get right into the reviews. There's only 2 this week, and the first one we're doing is Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. It was released October 18th, 2019. Rating PG, runtime 1 hour, 59 minutes, starring Angelina, Jolie, Elle Fanning, and Harris Dickinson. Description: Maleficent and her goddaughter, Aurora, begin to question the complex family ties that bind them as they are pulled in different directions by impending nuptials, unexpected allies, and dark new forces at play. IMDb gives it 7 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes critics give it a 41%, while the audience gives it 95%. Box office. The budget is $185 million. Worldwide gross, as of somewhat recently, beginning, mid-November, I suppose, is $388 million. Notes: it was released on the 60th anniversary of the original Sleeping Beauty, which is crazy to think that was released in 1959. That was a long time ago. The title, Mistress of Evil, was used for some foreign language versions of the first Maleficent film, which explains why many countries opted to use the film's alternate title, Maleficent 2, dropping the subtitle altogether. So there you go. Those are my notes, my thoughts. Okay, so going to this movie, I didn't have very high expectations of this movie. In fact, the first 10 minutes of the movie, I was sitting there thinking, oof, I'm not going to enjoy this movie. But once I got into it, once it got rolling, it was a fantastic movie. It was really good. I highly recommend this movie. Now, the interesting part is at the very end, Maleficent turns into a beast. Now, everyone knows the Maleficent dragon. This was a bird. I'm like, wait a second, this ain't a dragon. What in the world's going on? So I had to actually Google it after the movie to find out what in the world she was. And here she turned into a phoenix. Paul, do you know any Maleficent lore? Is that a thing? Is she a phoenix? I know she turns into a dragon.
No, I don't think so. I mean,
that's weird, right?
Right. No,
to me, it seemed like, why would she just turn into the dragon? Because she does that. She's gonna turn to a flying creature.
She turned her crow into the dragon in the first one, right?
I don't remember, to be honest with you. But she's a dragon, so isn't she?
I think they didn't want to do the same thing again, right?
Oh, so she turned to a bird? A dragon is much more intimidating than a big bird.
But in the first one, she turned her crow into a dragon, and so I mean, you can't really,
Well, he turned into a bear this time. So
now, is it a symbolic thing? Does she rise from the ashes of something? I mean, they beat you in the head too.
Joe, ding, ding, ding. You know what? I'm giving you 4 points. We're having an electric quote. Yeah. Okay. So, a spoiler alert ahead. Are you guys interested in watching this movie? Because I can do it without spoilers with no problem.
I will definitely see it, but
I'll see it eventually, but it won't be quickly.
But spoilers are fine for me. I don't care.
All right. So at the end, basically, the evil queen of the groom. So Aurora's gonna get married. And
the evil mother-in-law trope, right?
Yes. She's the evil mother-in-law, and she's played by, very famous person. I can't remember.
Michelle Pfeiffer?
Yes, Michelle Pfeiffer. Thank you. Wow. You didn't even see the movie. Michelle Pfeiffer, yes. And she's evil, so she found a way to make this dust concoction that if it's sprayed on magical creatures, it basically kills them or turns them into inanimate objects. So she, at the very end, well, not the very end, but at the end, near the end of the movie, Aurora and Maleficent are talking, and the evil queen shoots an arrow full of this stuff, and Maleficent steps in front of it, gets shot, and turns literally into ash and dust. So there you go. Of course, Aurora cries, the tears hits the ash, and Maleficent comes back as a big bird.
The phoenix rises from the ashes?
Yes, metaphorically and literally.
Wow. And do we find out later that Aurora is a Dumbledore?
A Dumbledore? What does that even mean? What are you talking about?
Sorry,
Harry Potter?
It's a Harry Potter thing. And
yeah.
Anyway, sorry. I didn't mean to.
You're
being studio mixing.
It's a deep Harry Potter joke.
Yeah,
sorry.
yes. Unfortunately, that's completely wasted on Joe and I. Right over our heads. I'm sorry.
There's a bit of lore in Harry Potter that a phoenix will come to a Dumbledore in need. Sorry. Go ahead.
Is a Dumbledore? So is a Dumbledore a type of magician? I thought it was just the one guy.
It's a last name. It's a family.
Oh, gotcha.
There you go.
Wow, is that a Zombieland souvenir cup?
What? Let me see.
Yes, it is. See?
Wow, you are hardcore.
Nice.
That's a disposable cup, by the way.
Oh, it's a disposable.
It's styrofoam. It's paper.
No, it's plastic.
Yeah, I know. I'm joking. Oh, very nice.
He just keeps his old fast food cups around. That way I don't have to do dishes.
It's a collection. That's a Chick-fil-A one from 1982. Oh, man. All right. Well, there you go. Okay, but back to the movie. So, no, it was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Of course, Maleficent this whole time. And, of course, the whole thing in this is, she's back to being known in the kingdom as evil. And basically, the evil queen was behind the whole spreading rumors that, Aurora was poisoned by her and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. So, obviously, at the end of the day, everybody's happy. The marriage happens. The magical creatures are, loving life and blah, blah, blah. So, I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed it. And I give this a solid second-run movie. I think you guys would both enjoy it if you watch it. Like I said, at the very beginning, I was a little skeptical of how it was going to turn out, but I got into it after a couple minutes, and it was fantastic. And it was emotional too. I was feeling. I got into it. Let me say that.
Did you cry?
No.
Tom.
Okay, yeah, I bawled like a baby.
Okay, all right.
Oh, Maleficent, why are you dead? They're like, oh, Maleficent, why are you a big bird? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. But it's very good. That's it. So let's get right into the feature presentation.
And now our feature presentation.
This week's feature presentation is Zombieland Double Tap, brought to you by Carol, Joe's wife. You'll never hear that. Oh, there's no tagline either in this movie, which is weird because you'd think they would have one. Released October 18th, 2019. Director Ruben Fletcher. You may know him from movies such as Zombieland and Venom. Rating, rated R. Runtime, 1 hour, 39 minutes. Starring Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, and Emma Stone. Description: Columbus, Tallahassee, Wichita, and Little Rock move to the American heartland as they face off against evolved zombies, fellow survivors, and the growing pains of the snarky makeshift family. IMDb gives a 7.2 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes critics give it a 68, while the audience gives it an 89. Box office budget, $42 million. Opening weekend, it made $26 million. Gross in the U.S. is $61, and worldwide gross as of mid-November is $89 million. So it's looks like it's going to squeak out a profit. Notes: Ryan Reynolds was considered for the role of Albuquerque, but had to turn it down due to scheduling conflicts. So that's interesting. The song Master of Puppets by Metallica plays during the opening credits. Not only does this mirror the first movie, which also played a Metallica song during the opening credits, but the creators of Zombieland had originally tried using Master of Puppets for the first film, but could not afford the rights to it, which is very interesting. Because, Metallica, the whole Napster thing, and Lars was all against people stealing their stuff. So, yeah. It makes no, I don't question the fact that it's too expensive. Yeah. He's got to get every penny he can get, from his music. Well, I don't blame him, but still. Okay, that's all I have for notes. So, anybody have? I'm going to give you my thoughts first, because the people want to know.
Yeah.
People want to know.
Yeah.
People don't
Carol's
listen.
Demanding.
Yeah, she won't listen, but quickly, she's got to know. I thought this was very good. I really enjoyed it. It's definitely a step down from the first one, just because the first one was so innovative and it was so good and it was so different from other zombie movies, that this is much of the same. So obviously it can't be as good because it's no longer, different. It's the same as the first one. But yeah, I don't have anything really much to say. I hope you guys stayed for the first post-credit scene. I mean, it'd be hard to miss that one because that one came pretty quick. But there was one at the very, very end of the credits, which
I did not see the one at the end of the credits.
I didn't see that one.
Enlighten me.
Well, it's just more.
Oh.
So you saw the one with Bill Murray, but basically how Zombieland started, the first infection. That was what that was. It was more of the same. At the very end, it was just Bill Murray doing more of the puking, like a cat thing. It was like he was like, "Oh, this is
stuff.
This is me doing it in French." He's going, blah, blah. Yeah, just being weird.
Oh, okay.
yeah, it wasn't worth probably staying for the whole credits, but I didn't know what it was. I knew there was credits. It's funny. Everyone in my theater, which maybe half dozen people, there may maybe 8 people in the whole theater, they saw the first one. Everyone left after the first one. Like no one either didn't know or didn't care to know that there was a credit after.
Well, after the first one ended, I was like, that must be it, and I left because I'm not going to sit around and I don't care who provided craft services to these movies.
Well, I think either before the movie starts, like before I go to the movie, or most likely what happens is I forget to do it. So as the credits are rolling, I'll pull out my phone and I'll just check. Are there post-credit scenes in this movie? Then I know. Then I'll get up and walk out. That's what I did for Maleficent. There was none, so I was the first one out of the theater. Everyone else is sitting there. I'm like, I don't know what you guys are waiting for because there's nothing going on here unless you guys are all interested in the people. So, yeah. But, yeah, I thought it was really good. I liked it.
Did you rewatch Zombieland before you went and saw this?
I did not, no.
Okay.
But I've seen Zombieland enough. I've seen Zombieland a lot, so there wasn't.
I was just wondering if it was a frequency of Zombieland that tainted your view of this.
No, just as I was watching it, I was like, okay, yeah, I mean, it's good, but it's not as good as the original. I thought the original was just so good, but I did like their counterpart people that came in.
Those two were great. That guy from Silicon Valley.
Yes.
Luke Wilson and and
what, the amendments? So good.
Commandments, I think, right?
Oh, commandments, whatever. Oh, yeah, you're right. Commandments. Yeah, not amendments. So, yeah, I thought it was really well done. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have a lot to say. Maybe as you guys
am I the
go.
only one who kind of wondered why everybody in the post-apocalypse just knows your name is not your name, but where you're from thing? It seemed to be a given that everybody just
goes by their city.
Goes by their city name. Like everybody
Do they know?
instantly
because,
knows.
Like the girl didn't, right? The girl was
Nevada, Madison, which may or may not
Wisconsin.
have been.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm assuming she meant Madison, Wisconsin. Well, I really liked how Nevada only was called Nevada until he got to know her, and then she
gave the whole.
Said, no, I'm actually from Reno.
Oh. And a ditzy blonde.
That's when you get really personal. Is when you get all the way to the city.
I like the ditzy blonde. She was really good.
Oh my God, Madison was so funny.
And I like how they fought for that stupid Winnebago. I'm like, oh, let's go! And they get a flat before they even pull out. And he hated that minivan. So good. Yeah, I mean, this movie was really good, and I did like the fact that they did play another Metallica song at the very beginning. The opening montage though wasn't as good. I mean, the first one was just spectacular. With the other Metallica, what was it? For Whom the Bell Tolls? I think that's what it was. Yeah, that was better than this one, but still, it's really well done. What else do you guys think?
Well, what do you rate it?
Oh, this is first run for me. I mean, it was very enjoyable. Like I said, even though I don't think it's as good as the first, it's still very good, and I'll still watch it again. It's going to be on my rotation, just like Zombieland. Mm-hmm. If Zombieland's on, or if I get an itch to watch it, I'll just watch it, and this definitely will be part of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I plan on saving a copy of this.
Yeah,
but this was I hadn't seen Zombieland in a very long time.
No, so you didn't watch it either before going?
No, okay. And I didn't even rewatch it before I went to Hollywood Horror Nights. So I mean, it's been
that's right,
2 years since I've seen it.
Yeah, I didn't see it for Halloween Horror Nights either, only because I have seen it so many times, and I actually have it.
So yeah,
so it'd be very easy for me to watch, and I think it's actually on Netflix.
Yeah, it is. It is on Netflix, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I was going to, and I'm like, no, I want to go into this without, because the thing is I was worried, it turned into some Caddyshack 2 thing or like Beverly Hills Cop 2, right? Which Beverly Hills Cop was great, and Beverly Hills Cop 2 fell flat, and it was exactly the same movie. So
I thought 2 was not as bad. 3 was awful. I heard they're making a 4, so good luck.
Yeah, 85-year-old Axel Foley, great.
Well, Eddie Murphy's also trying to do stand-up again, so I think he's starting to try to get edgy in his old age. I don't know. We'll see.
But this one, I liked it because I don't really remember a lot about Zombieland. I remember the main highlights, the rules. I heard Metallica. I'm like, oh, yeah, they did Metallica last time.
Yeah.
And the rules thing was there. It was kind of in my head, but I didn't really think too much of it. And so I loved this movie. I mean, it just reminded me everything I liked about the first one without feeling rehashed because it had been so long since I've seen it.
I just realized it's weird. Yeah, I think it was For Whom the Bell Tolls. I wonder how much different in price Metallica charges for Master of Puppets over, because if Master of Puppets was too much money, it was like For Whom the Bell
Tolls, which is arguably a better song.
Oh, I thought that song worked better at the beginning of the first movie than this did for the second.
Yeah, because Puppets doesn't really fit that. But
man, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I just thought that, like, wow, there's that much of a discount for Whom the Bell Tolls. I guess I don't know. All right, go ahead. All right, keep going.
But yeah, I enjoyed this movie as much or maybe even more than the last one. I laughed the entire time. The new characters were awesome, right?
I laughed out loud a couple times in this movie, which I don't normally do in a theater. I try to be subdued. But
yeah, I mean, and I was in a theater, but there were a lot of people there all laughing out loud, and it just fed as a thing.
Yes,
I mean, everybody was laughing together, and it was.
Now, any point where you look over to your neighbor laughing and do like a high five? That would be weird. I'm waiting for that moment. Somebody pulls up their hand to high five me in the middle of the movie. We're laughing like, oh yeah, that's right. We're bros now.
It's not quite that good.
Okay,
that would require something truly special.
All right,
but wow.
So what is your rating? What do you give it?
This is a first run movie.
All right. So not opening weekend, because you could go full blown, but you're going first run, just like me.
I go first run. I did wait a few weeks. No, I wouldn't say it's a comedy, right? I mean, it's hard to say you have to see this movie as a comedy.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be subjective. Yes, I agree. Very good. I like the fact that they mentioned, they talked about The Walking Dead. He was actually reading The Walking Dead comic at one point.
Yeah, I made fun of it.
Yeah. Well, this is all
it's
wrong.
So scary, but unrealistic.
Yeah, so good. So good. Oh man! All right, Paul. What say you?
It was a good movie, I guess. I'm not as excited about it as y'all.
I don't have a souvenir cup.
Yeah, I know. Wow. The guy's sipping in the double cup.
Do you want the large cup? And they don't. You can't like turn it in if you change your mind after seeing the movie, right?
I gotta be honest with you. That being a large movie theater cup looks really small to me. That looks like a small cup that I'd get at my theater.
Yeah.
A large cup requires 2 people to carry it into the theater.
Yeah. There's no handle on the top.
It comes with a diaper. It's like, yeah, there's no way you're making it.
It doesn't. The word "court" appears nowhere on the side of it.
Yeah, that's a large? I am shocked.
Yeah. But yeah, they don't let you swap it if you. And I don't think the movie's bad. I think it's all right. It's a little. To me, it was a little. What's the word when a little cheesy at times.
But that's maybe the style of it, though. I mean,
I know, but I don't know. I don't think the first one was quite as cheesy. Come on. I know it's all tongue in cheek. I found even having the duplicates of themselves to be a little bit like, oh yeah, right. I don't know.
That was funny.
Oh, really? That was great. SpongeBob is too campy.
I mean, I'm not saying don't watch. I just think it's more of a second run for me.
Here's the one thing.
It was good. It was good. I would watch it.
Wow. The one thing I didn't took me out of the movie. Yeah, it took me out of the movie. The one thing that didn't make any sense to me. It's so small and insignificant. The fact that how Bill Murray got killed from the first movie spread around and it's known. Like
how
there's no.
Did it know?
Yeah, who? So that means one of them would have had to have told somebody because there's no one else around. Like, how would that get around? Yeah. But, obviously, it's this style of movie. It's going to be stupid. And you can't try to make sense out of everything.
Yeah, that was really forced.
Well, I was a little confused because they talked about some zombies being smart, and then they set up the whole, the ending.
Super zombie.
Okay, well, that didn't really show them, unless, anyway.
Although I do appreciate the Homer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the statue and his tongue freezes.
He's biting a
That was
statue.
funny, and I liked the pizza thing. That was sort of an interesting bit. I didn't dislike it. I didn't think it was as good as the first one, and
yeah. So
I didn't like the first thing, the ending credits. I thought it was really out of place. Like what does this have to do with?
Well, it's showing the origin, the breakout of the zombie apocalypse.
It seemed like a ham-fisted way to get Bill Murray in because
Well, I thought that's what it was. They just wanted to give Bill Murray some more screen time, and
I love the fact that it was he was promoting Garfield 3.
That was the best part of it all. It's like, why'd you do Garfield 3? Well, to tell you the truth,
drugs cost money. I like the fact that he was a badass. He's just killing zombies like crazy. He's just walking through the studio, just killing people. I'm like, yeah, that's wonderful.
That was right up there with Elton John in The Kingsman.
Now, the new Kingsman's coming out, and I think it's a prequel, right?
Oh, yes. The Kingsman?
Yeah.
Is that what...
I've never seen any of the other. I've seen parts of the first one, so I guess I don't really need.
You haven't seen them?
No.
Oh my God, you need to watch the second Kingsman, if for nothing else, Elton John.
Wow. Well, you mean
he makes that whole movie worth it.
The guy who plays Elton John, right? That's the.
Huh?
Isn't that the guy?
I thought it was Elton John, wasn't it?
No, it was Elton John. Elton John's actually in the Kingsman.
Okay, but let me ask you this: the guy who's in the Kingsman played Elton John in the latest movie. Elton.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
That's true.
Okay,
yes.
okay, that's why I'm confused.
Okay, no, but Elton John is in the Kingsman.
Oh, well, there you go. I'll have to watch it. Like I do, that's on my list of things to do. Watch Kingsman 1 and 2 because that's up my alley as far as movies I like. So it's one of those things. I started watching the first one time and I fell asleep and I just never went back to it. And there you have it.
It's okay, Brav.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anything else for Zombieland? Double tap. Anybody?
No.
Nope.
Going once, going twice, 3 times. All right. Well, I think that'll wrap up this episode. Another wonderful episode. Thank you guys so much. Go out, give us a review on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, wherever. Also, go out and check out our sister podcast, Vacationers, Theme Parks, and More. Check out our YouTube channel that has. Also, this review will be on YouTube as well. Check out Movie Zealots podcast on YouTube. Go subscribe, like, do whatever you do on that. We have a Facebook. We have a Twitter, though I'll be honest with you, I don't think I've tweeted this account for many a decade. So the Facebook I do, check in every once in a while. So that one's pretty decent. Well, I think that'll wrap it up for this episode. So thanks to Paul and Joe for joining me. And until next time, that's a wrap.